Hey everybody, this video will go over how to set up your Q&A knowledge base to be on your own subdirectory or subdomain. This will be important to make sure that everything is white labeled and focused on showing off your brand. This will also be important because we can get your Q&A sitemap in the Google Search Console. You can either set this up as a subdomain or a subdirectory of your site. We support both. Depending on the platform that you're using, they may support one or not. But regardless, either way, Google within their Google Search Console in 2019, they released what's called a domain property, and you can set that up there, and you can add sitemaps under subdomains, and that's performed just as well as the subdirectory integration. So whatever's easiest for you to set up. What you will see through that is that we'll be able to get those sitemaps within a Google Search Console once you've set this up, and be able to make sure that they're indexing all of this great content for you, and that's all attributed back to your brand and your domain. So these pages have dramatically increased their visibility. They've always performed for over 14 years now. We've seen these perform, but through the helpful content updates, and as Google integrated its helpful content system into its core ranking systems, and its focus on people-first content, these Q&A landing pages have seen a dramatic rise in the visibility in all the positions. They continue to reward companies that are answering customers' questions well, and are creating what's truly people-first content and just solving the needs, the informational needs for customers. So again, we just want to make sure that you are set up to get this done. So within your administration area, you will see under customization, there's a domain name option. You have a couple options here, either on a subdomain or through a reverse proxy. I would say the vast majority of customers just set up a subdomain. The reason being is because it's literally less than 5 minutes to do. You go into whoever is managing your domain, your DNS settings for that. And within the DNS settings, you can just create a CNAME record for your domain. You point it to this value, you save it, and then you just save the subdomain here, and you're pretty much done. So once you've set that CNAME up, you can go to a CNAME lookup, like this service here. When you do the CNAME lookup, the world should recognize the CNAME record, and you'll see it pointing to the appropriate location here that is consistent with what you pulled from here. So if you do a CNAME lookup and you don't see this identified, there's a chance that you did not set up the CNAME record right, or maybe if you're using Cloudflare, maybe you have a setting enabled there. I believe it's called like their proxy setting, that may need to be disabled for this subdomain. So you should be able to see this value, and once you've seen this value, you're able to take the next step. You're able to come back here, just identify your own subdomain that you identified there. Go ahead and save it. Will do is it automatically issues a free HTTPS certificate for that subdomain, so you guys don't need to buy a new one, and we will manage that auto renewal moving forward, and Answerbase covers that for you. So if there's any questions, feel free to reach out. I would say after you've enabled HTTPS, just make sure that you give it 5 to 10 minutes or so. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for that certificate to be issued and reflecting, but then after that, you should be able to click on visit your Answerbase, and that'll pop you to your knowledge base under your subdomain there. So if there's any questions, feel free to reach out. We'll make sure you are taken care of, and hope this was helpful.